Every entertainer in showbiz rounds up their height. It's practically an unwritten rule, but Rabbit News Hallyu caught the one man in the entire Chinese entertainment industry who rounds to a decimal point, and that one specific decimal is quietly the most revealing thing about how Xiao Zhan has built his entire public persona. Because at the 31st Magnolia Award nomination party, surrounded by actors officially listed at 185 centimeters and 183 centimeters, the man who insists his height is exactly 183.6, not 184, not 183, but 183.6, somehow looked like he was standing on a different physical plane than everyone else in the room. And before someone says this is just fan content, here's what's worth noting. The 183.6 centimeters number has been consistent across early career interviews, recent red carpets, and he even embedded it into the character profile of his fictional role. That's not a slip. That's a deliberate, sustained choice, and in an industry built entirely on managed perception, deliberate choices don't happen without a reason. Let's establish what we know for certain. The moment at the 31st Magnolia nomination gathering spread fast online. Side-by-side photos circulated widely, and the visual contrast between Xiao Zhan and the actors around him prompted media coverage that used the phrase godlike moment. This wasn't tabloid framing, it was a genuine optical phenomenon that people were trying to explain. Hu Ji is officially listed at 185 centimeters, Bai Yu is officially listed at 183 centimeters. On paper, they are in the same height category as Xiao Zhan's self-reported 183.6. In photos, the gap reads as something significantly larger. Here's what nobody seems to be asking: why is the gap so visible, and what does it tell us about how Xiao Zhan has spent his years in this industry? The strongest person on earth, 183.6 meme exists in fan culture because it captures attention that feels genuinely funny. The entire world perceives him as taller than he claims, and he just keeps claiming 183.6 with a straight face. But the reason that joke landed, and keeps landing, is that it reflects something real. Proportions are not the same as height. Visual authority is not the same as centimeters. What fans were actually responding to in those Magnolia photos was not height data, it was the result of years of physical conditioning, posture training, and understanding how to occupy space on camera and in person. The 183.6 meme only works because the visual reality exceeds the number. And that gap between the stated number and the perceived reality is, arguably, the entire operating principle of how Xiao Zhan presents himself to the public. This is the part worth sitting with. An actor who insists on precision in a space built on inflation is performing a very specific kind of authenticity. In an era when audiences are increasingly skeptical about manufactured celebrity, when the idol system that dominated the early 2020s has started to feel hollow to a growing section of the audience, the man who says 183.6, not a centimeter more, is positioning himself differently than his peers. Whether this is genuine personality or carefully calibrated image work almost doesn't matter. The effect is the same, it creates a perception of groundedness that is extremely valuable right now. And here is where the Magnolia context becomes critical, because 183.6 was not the only number attached to Xiao Zhan at this event. He is reportedly the first actor in 13 years to receive a Best Actor nomination at the Magnolia Awards for a period drama. 13 years. To understand why that number matters, you have to understand that the Chinese drama industry has moved strongly toward contemporary storylines, modern romance, and streaming-first productions over the last decade. The infrastructure that supports period dramas, the costume budgets, the historical research teams, the extended production schedules, is harder to justify commercially unless the project has genuine critical ambition. Choosing to anchor your career-defining moment in a period production called Legend of the Tibetan Sea is not the obvious move. It is, in fact, a counter-trend move. And counter-trend moves either pay off or they don't. The Magnolia nomination suggests this one is paying off. Now let's add the second name in this story, because it changes the read significantly. Yang Zi was also at the 31st Magnolia nomination gathering. She is nominated for Best Actress for her work in Tree of Life, and this is her third consecutive Best Actress nomination at the Magnolias, making her the first actress in the awards history to achieve 3 nominations in a row. the first in history. At the same event, standing near the same man who just broke a 13-year record in his own category. These two people worked together on a production in 2019, during the filming of which they took Polaroid photographs of each other, a detail that circulated widely at the time and has since acquired the kind of mythological status that fan communities build around authentic, unscripted moments. The Polaroid pioneers of Chinese entertainment label that fans have reattached to them in 2026 is not just nostalgia. It is a narrative being actively constructed around a very specific idea. Two people who could have leveraged their on-screen chemistry for years of promotional content chose not to, each built a serious career independently, and are now meeting again at the same award summit from positions of genuine industry respect. That narrative is appealing. It is also extremely clean. And when something in entertainment is this clean and this mutually beneficial for two separate fan bases and two separate career trajectories, it is worth asking who, beyond the fans themselves, is invested in making sure that narrative stays in circulation. The each shining independently, meeting again at the peak story is one that PR machinery loves, not because it's fake, but because it requires almost no maintenance and generates enormous organic engagement. It's a story fans want to tell on behalf of the artists, which means the promotional work is essentially being done for free. Whether that's by design or by coincidence is genuinely hard to say. What is worth noting is that the timing of the Polaroid Pioneers revival coincides exactly with both artists being at their most industry credible and their least commercially tied to each other. They are not promoting a shared project. They are not trading on nostalgia. They simply showed up at the same award ceremony, acted with what observers described as mutual warmth and professionalism, and let the internet fill in the rest. That's a sophisticated read of how celebrity culture works in 2026, even if neither person planned it that way. What this moment at the Magnolia gathering actually signals, if you step back far enough to see the shape of it, is a possible inflection point in how top-tier Chinese actors are positioning themselves. The idol wave created a certain template: high visibility, high fan engagement, short content cycles, strategic relationships maintained at the surface level. What Xiao Zhan's trajectory in 2026 represents is something different, a slower, more deliberately constructed arc that prioritizes critical validation over commercial saturation. If a period drama earns a Magnolia nomination after 13 years of the category being essentially dormant, and if the actor in question has spent years carefully maintaining a persona built on precision and understatement rather than spectacle, that's a model that other artists and their agencies are going to examine closely. The trophy at the Magnolia Award ceremony is significant. But the more important signal to watch is whether the category of career move, long-form positioning, period drama credibility, precision over performance, gets validated by the industry.